From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, being joined by a couple of our buddies from Patriot Home Services of Iowa, Don Burkhart and Rafe Clemens, the owners of the organization, joining us in studio. Good to see you, gentlemen.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yeah. Now, we are here to talk about something that's very, very important, and it seems about this time of year when the storms are rolling through the state of Iowa like they have, it's really important to make sure you have qualified contractors working on your home.
Yeah, it is. So, I mean, as far as qualified contractors go, you really need to make sure that your contractor has insurance and liability. They're affiliated with their manufacturer.
Now, what do you mean by affiliated with the manufacturer?
So, what I mean by that is working with the manufacturer through education courses supplied by the manufacturer, so that your contractor understands how to properly operate under the manufacturer's roof.
And we're talking about the materials that are being used.
Exactly.
When you are doing your replacement or your repairs.
Yep, exactly, yep. Using a full system, for instance, with certainty to get additional warranties and stuff like that through it. So it's really important to make sure your contractor is affiliated with the manufacturer.
Now, and when you're affiliated with a contractor, there's a lot of training that goes into some new things that are happening, Don.
There is, and something that we do is we're constantly going to continuing education, either through our supply house, Gannon Roofing Supply, or through the International Roofing Expo, which this year was in New Orleans. Our whole team, we just uprooted.
I say you guys went there.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we uprooted and went down to New Orleans for a week, and all our guys got training on the latest and greatest in technology, the proper application, new technology and proper application, just all sorts of different avenues. And then when we come back home, we're also doing stuff with like the West Des Moines Chamber. We're doing stuff constantly through, there's all sorts of roofing gatherings with different contractors where we're just picking ideas off of each other and learning what each other's doing and trying to be the best we can be for our customer.
So the people in the industry, they will share their knowledge just to make it best for the customer.
Yeah, most of us are all buddies.
And that's really cool.
Mm-hmm, it is. So we can, if I have an issue, if I'm running into something on a customer's house and there's something that I've never seen before, I'll be honest with the customer and I'll say, I don't know, but I'm going to find this out.
And
I can call. Yeah, I can phone a friend who's ran into this before.
Yeah.
And that's really huge.
How many of these training sessions does your company and your employees go to on an average basis?
We go to about 6 to 8 a year.
That many?
Yeah, we go to quite a bit. And it's a requirement of our guys that when there is something coming up, they have to be at it. There was one that was chasing the storm, which was just preparing ourselves for storm season. And our guys were required to be at it, and it's a big conference that we bring in a speaker to come talk to us
Did
about.
we see a big influx of people from out of town coming in, try to capitalize on the storms again?
We always do, and I hate to say it, but it's Chuck in a truck that shows up, and they're fly-by-night people that take the customer's money and runs, and we're trying to really go against that and get customers educated on what a quality contractor is, how much education it really takes to install a properly installed roof.
Now, if a storm does happen and somebody's knocking on your door offering their services, does that throw up a red flag to you, Rafe, or not?
Yeah, I mean, definitely it does. You really want to make sure that before this guy steps onto your property, again, that he's insured.
That's important.
It's very important. If he climbs up on your roof and falls off, and this is just some guy that walked onto your lawn and he's looking to collect money but hasn't collected anything yet, he's going to want to collect money then. So that's a really important thing as far as making sure somebody who shows up to your house wanting to get on your roof, making sure they're insured.
Right. All right, and you, obviously these guys are insured, they're certified, and speaking of money, when you have an influx of money, you do something very special with that money that comes in because you give back.
We sure do, yeah. We got 5 charities that we give back to. There's the Pink Tractor Foundation, A Year to Volunteer, Food Bank of Iowa, Worth It Suicide Outreach and Support, and Campfire USA. So all great nonprofits, local nonprofits that we love giving back to.
And this is from all the monies that come in from the jobs you give back to those organizations, those nonprofit organizations, your way of supporting what's happening in the community.
Leading the community.
Right.
Exactly.
All right, now let's talk about getting a hold of you guys. How do they get a hold of you? What's the best way to get a hold of you, especially with your new number?
So our new number, if you want to give us a call, it's 515-795-7180, or you can easily reach us online at patriothomeservicesofiowa.com.
All right, gentlemen. Again, you make sure that you have a qualified contractor. These guys right here, Patriot Home Services of Iowa. Right then, Donnie, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We'll be right back. This is Iowa Live.